There is a war going on right now, and that war is against intellectualism, empathy, deeper thinking, and art. And the other side of that war is censorship, rewriting history, and don't think too deeply about it, just have fun. And that applies to politics, that applies to just life in general, the current state of not just the US, but the world. And this could apply to hip hop as well. And in my opinion, hip hop is giving me hope right now for those concepts and kind of that war going on, the death of intellectualism and the death of empathy. And we're so divided right now, but hip hop is giving me hope right now. And all the new rap albums that are coming out are giving me hope to fight against people like Donald Trump and Drake. So first, I want to clarify my complicated relationship with Drake because I like Drake. I'm a fan of his music. I'm excited for his next album, and I will probably cover it on this channel. I know there's a thing of like a Iceman media blackout, and people are trying to maybe not engage in that new Drake album. But I'm sorry, guys. I don't think it's going to work. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world. I'm a fan of his music. Haven't been a fan of his last couple records, but I know he can still produce great art, and I'm excited for the album. I'm sorry. But on the other side of that, the other spectrum, I hate him. I think he's a terrible person, and I don't believe he deserves a platform in 2025. He is directly contributing to censorship and rewriting history. And this isn't just in rap. We see this in, obviously politics with the current sitting US president, who is literally deporting people and sending them to concentration camps to when they speak their mind for free speech. And obviously the degree it has with real life implications in politics is deeper than the Drake Kendrick beef, but it has a lot of correlation and it has a lot of similarities. Like, you see accounts like academics on Twitter who just completely try to rewrite history and try to spread misinformation as far as what happened with the Kendrick versus Drake beef, and also try to justify censorship. That is insane to me. Justifying the Drake lawsuit against UMG and Not Like Us, and you'll see countless different responses that are hypocritical, and just it's a headache, to be honest, to even look at Drake stands on Twitter. And I used to think that this was just an internet thing, but it bleeds into real life as well. The people that follow these accounts, the people that, especially young men, this is a problem, young men around my age and younger and stuff, who fall into these traps on the internet, who maybe just start off liking Drake's music like me, and then they follow academics, then they get thrown into Aiden Ross, and then they're into gambling and stake and all these kind of things. It's a cycle, and that can bleed into real life and implications that has on especially young men's life. And that's kind of a tangent. I want to get to my main point about how art is giving me hope right now, specifically rap music and all the great rap music that's coming out. So let's talk about that. I think most art is inherently political if you're trying to encourage deeper thinking, themes about life, and really encourage the listener to dive in and really listen to it. Like, I saw the clip of XQC the other day going through God Does Like Ugly, and he played like 2 seconds of one song. Then he went 2 seconds to another, and he went through the whole album like that, and he was like, nope, skip. He didn't give it a chance. And obviously we can't look at XQC as an example of someone who's going to listen to music with a intellectual eye or an ear, I guess. We can't expect that. But art that encourages people to actually sit down and listen to it is inherently political, in my opinion. I think it has a lot of liberal and political values to it. So my main point of this is basically that, like, these are rap albums. God Does Like Ugly, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, and JID. Those are rap albums, and you'd expect those albums to maybe fly under the radar within 2025, just because, like, you have artists like Drake, Travis Scott, that maybe aren't lyrical and encourage people to have fun more. And that's okay. I think that is actually a good thing. And I'll talk about Tyler, the Creator's new album, and how that kind of can fit in a world of Clips and JID, but also be like Drake and not Travis Scott, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, Poppy has mass appeal, but the Clips and JID records are rap albums, and they touch on deeper themes. Like, again, even if it's not inherently political, they don't actually talk about certain political issues. The themes of, you know, black trauma and generational trauma and different effects that this has, like especially on the JID record, I think of songs like G's or Community, where like you feel the aggression, you feel the anger within these artists, and you feel what's going on. And we need that. We need to feel, like, genuinely. That's a dumb thing to say, but I mean it, because we can't just be like, this isn't the time for I need a one dance, cut it at a C. Like, that's cool. And again, talk about Tyler in a second, but like, we need deeper intellectual ideas right now. And we need artists like JID, and we need artists like Clips, and these albums are doing well. Like, Clips' album sold really well, and they are at a pretty good point in their career, and they're making headlines. They're all over social media. Like, they are making waves right now. And I'm not saying that like they're necessarily appealing to younger generations, and that is kind of a problem. Like, the amount of the lack of rappers that are coming out right now. Like, there's a lot of underground, experimental, kind of in that Playboi Carti-esque sound coming up right now that maybe appeal to a younger generation, but people like Clips and JID aren't necessarily doing that. But they're making noise. They're making waves within the community of hip-hop, and they're making waves within the community of music. And we need to continue to push these albums forward. We have that new Earl Sweatshirt album coming out. Like, again, I don't expect that record to be political in any sense or talk about the themes I'm talking about in this video, but encourage rap music right now. We need rap music right now. With all the censorship going on and all the, oh, don't think about it, just be brain dead, read stuff on Twitter that's just not true, it's misinformation, but believe it. Like, who cares? No, we need rap music right now, and we need deeper thoughts and feelings. But we do also need fun music, like the Tyler the Creator album, Don't Tap the Glass. What I love Tyler so much, and why I think Tyler is so important, is he can praise Clips and be on an actual Clips record, but also make a song like a Ring Ring or a Sucker Free, which could be massive songs. I don't know how well exactly they're doing chart wise. I think they're probably pretty popular, but again, Tyler has like a pretty big fan base and kind of a cult following, so there's probably reason for that. But I think Tyler is a perfect example of an artist that we need right now, someone who can make fun music that can appeal to the masses while also diving into deeper themes on a Clips album and diving into lyrical stuff on a Clips album. So yeah, I don't really know exactly what my point was there, but like the kind of the balance of like having a Drake that's not Drake and not contributing to right-wing pipelines and gambling and censorship and all this kind of stuff, which is, I guess, kind of an obvious point. I don't know. I guess my point of this video is that we need to continue to push rappers like Clips and JID and Earl Sweatshirt and Chance the Rapper, Tyler the Creator, all this great music that's coming out. We need to continue to push that because I think it's really important right now. And there's been a lot of themes about religion. I'm not a religious person personally, but I actually do think there is some importance in all these records being about God and about faith and kind of the dilemma of evil and good. That's kind of what I take away from Let God Sort 'Em Out, and then God Does Like Ugly. They're kind of both about like evil and good, and then faith, religion, and those are interesting themes. And I think we need something like that. We need kind of a, I don't know if motivation's the right word, but like something to believe in. And I think religion gives that to a lot of people. Again, I'm not religious, but there is definitely some kind of hope within religion and some motivation within religion. That's kind of a, I don't know, maybe this is a dumb video. I'm just kind of mad right now about what I'm seeing on Twitter about like people are trying to rewrite history, and it's it makes me mad. I don't care. I do care. I don't know what I'm saying. That's the video for today. We need more rap music, and we need more rap albums like Let God Sort 'Em Out and God Does Like Ugly. I'm serious. So yeah.